Hi everyone, on a walk, meditating on this week's, what seems to be the pattern or the theme for this week for me. I start seeing signs and listening to books and everything points in that same direction. Today's theme is identity. Identity, or the story of us. What we say to ourselves we are. So I often think about it this way, and I will be 100% honest and say I look for validation from other people. Yes, that's why I like to post. If you watch The Social Dilemma, we get this little kick of oxytocin when we get a like or a comment, and I am 100% guilty of that. Yes, my validation comes from other people. I like to please people. I like them to say she's a good person, she's nice, she's this and she's that. That being said, I'm working on me. I'm working on being okay with myself. And how do we do that? How do I think about all those stories I am? A mom, a sister, a wife, a daughter, a friend, a coach, an instructor, a teacher. All those things I am, right? Those are things I am outside of myself, not inside of myself, right? That I am to other people, not to myself, right? So here's a way that has helped me working on myself to not look for that validation outside myself. Is to imagine if I were put on a deserted island all by myself, and you take away the mother, you take away the wife title, the sister title, the instructor title, the teacher title, the baker title, what am I left with? What am I left with? And that's what I've been working on this week. If I didn't have all those things to take care of other people and get validation for myself in those people, what would I be left with? Nobody's gonna tell me you're beautiful, you look nice today, that was a great class, that cake was delicious. All those validation I look for outside of me, nobody's gonna tell me that. What would I tell to myself if all those things were taken away? And I think what happens, very, very drastic things happen sometimes, right? A loved one's killed, you're left as a widow, or as your only child dies, and they lose themselves because they were so entangled in that relationship of wife, mother, sibling, whatever the relationship was. They lose themselves. They feel like they've lost themselves because that validation is gone. And here's the thing. If you're in a deserted island and you're taking care of yourself, you have your body, you have your mind, and then you have those things you normally do when no one's looking. What are those things? What are those things that you would still do if nobody was looking? And it's so hard to imagine saying, for me, it would still be art. Because no matter who's watching, how I'm doing it, I want to make things. So I'm a creative person. No one is going to take that away from me. Even if it's putting little rocks in a pattern at the beach, I think I would find myself doing those things. Or making my little hut tidy because I like my space clean. Or getting up and braiding my hair because I like to feel good put together, you know. The makeup's not there, the hairbrush is not there, but I would think I would still do my hair in a braid just to have it tidy. So that's the question for you today. I know it's a tough one. It's really hard to think of ourselves independent of other people. But if you were dropped into a deserted island and the world had ended and you didn't have all those people you have around you now, who would you be? Who would you be? That right there is where you find happiness. Because when everything else is gone, you still have that person. You still have that person. Okay, think about it. Go get it.